Nate Diaz's explosive revelation. Injury confession before Jake Paul fight sparks rematch in any art. Ambitions. Nate Diaz unveils pre-existing injury prior to Jake Paul boxing bout, expresses intent for future rematch. Dallas. The narrative surrounding Nate Diaz's involvement with Jake Paul has not culminated following his defeat in the recent boxing showdown. Diaz, 0-1, found himself on the losing side of a unanimous decision against Paul, 7-1, in his inaugural boxing appearance at the American Airlines Center. Despite moments of promise, the outcome did not favor Diaz, who attributes a portion of his struggles to his inability to perform at optimal capacity. The seasoned UFC competitor disclosed that he had incurred an arm injury several weeks before the encounter. Additionally, his coach, Richard Perez, highlighted concerns regarding his knee. Despite these challenges, Diaz underscored his steadfast commitment to participate in the match. While I'm not interested in offering justifications, it's worth noting that approximately a month ago, I inadvertently strained my arm while focusing on maintaining my physical stature, Diaz conveyed during the post-fight press conference. This impeded the effectiveness of my jabs and various maneuvers involving my right arm. In retrospect, perhaps I should have adopted a strategy that emphasized maintaining distance and employing alternative tactics. Nevertheless, I firmly believe that one must honor their commitment to a contest, irrespective of the hurdles encountered. Although Diaz demonstrated a resurgence of vigor in the later rounds against Paul, his efforts fell short of swaying the scorecards in his favor. He extended credit to Paul for his performance and voiced no reservations about I was acutely aware of the nature of this endeavor, Diaz affirmed. My primary objective involved engaging in a contest with a formidable, highly motivated individual with aspirations of global recognition. There were no surprises in this endeavor. I remain realistic and acknowledge that my victory was not within reach. Considering the knockdown and other pivotal aspects of the match, it is my contention that I secured a commendable number of rounds. Following his setback in this initial engagement, Diaz conveyed his anticipation of a future encounter with Paul. He stated that the bout left him relatively unscathed and that he could be prepared for a rematch within 2, 3, 4 months. However, the unfolding of future events remains uncertain. Paul extended an offer for a rematch against Diaz in the realm of MMA under the aegis of the PFL. Diaz expressed receptiveness to the proposal. He stipulated that a cooperative arrangement with his company, Real Fight Inc., would be necessary. But if logistical aspects could be harmonized, he was amenable to revisiting the confrontation in an environment where he presumably holds an advantage. I am resolute in my objective to secure a rematch across multiple disciplines, Diaz affirmed. Subsequent developments will determine the course of action, revealing the extent of his genuine interest in pursuing this course. Failing this, I will persistently unwavering.